I was like, well, that is a positive. There is not gonna be any fear.
Just bear with me 1 second.
Okay. Okay, and that's good. And yeah. My husband still doesn't know anything, and I barely can believe it. I'm on day 33 of my cycle and still no period. To be honest with you, I actually thought this month I didn't even ovulate it because I just didn't feel like I did. And we have been trying to conceive for the last year and a half. We have a little boy who's 2 years and 5 months. And anyway, this year and a half, no success, even though we did an IUI a year ago and nothing. So I was just waiting for my period to come again so I could, start the whole counting. And I have been charting with the basal body temperature for the last 2 months straight, every single day. And putting all my information in my phone, in my app. And yesterday I started feeling like my CM, the cervical mucus, was looked like a little bit like egg whites, and that's how it looks when you're ovulating. So I'm like, well, maybe since I didn't ovulate on my last period, now I am ovulating. But I was still on day 32. So I took a pregnancy test and an ovulation test. The thing is, normally my ovulation tests are really negative unless I'm really ovulating. And the pregnancy tests, of course, they're always negative. I mean, as in white, solid white. So I took it yesterday, and immediately what I noticed is that the LH, the ovulation test, went positive right away. Like, not even positive, like it went extra positive, super dark than the control line. I'm like, wow, maybe I'm right. But then I saw a very faint line on the pregnancy test, and I thought that was very weird because normally it's solid, like in solid. And I know I was squinting, but this was a little bit more than squinting. Like I took a picture of it because I could see it. Like, oh yeah, it's there. Like, I don't have to see if the light is right. Like, no, it's there. It's there. But still was very faint. So I actually took a picture of it and sent it to my doctor. So I'm like, am I pregnant and ovulating at the same time? What? Anyway, I just felt really excited, but at the same time, I've been through a lot of disappointment through time, and I didn't want to get my hopes up again, and that was very confusing. Like, I've never had this type of test. So I called my GP office. So I'm like, look, there's a very faint line there, and if I'm pregnant, I need to know. I talked to my doctor, and he said that I needed a blood work. So I'm about to get there because they said yes, that I could go there and have the test at 10:15. So I decided not to tell him anything, and I've been reading a lot of scripture and just, I just started praising God that this might be it. So last night, before I went to bed at 10 o'clock, I took another test. Might as well, I have tons of tests. And I talk about this in my 2-week wait video, if you want to check it out. So anyway, I took a test, and lo and behold, it was super, it was like, I was like, well, that is a positive. I mean, it's not as dark as the control line, but it's definitely a positive. This morning, I took another LH and HCG, and it was darker than yesterday's first test, but not as dark as the one at night. So these are the ones, but definitely there. So right now, I am going to get my blood work done and talk to the nurse, see what she says, what the next steps are. I am so excited, and I mean, this is clearly a positive pregnancy test. And I am very grateful and excited because I want to make this very special for my husband. When we were pregnant with our first son, I didn't have the chance to surprise him and tell him that I was pregnant or anything. Like, it was very, very stressful. There was a lot of fear involved, and I have decided that there is not gonna be any fear this time, and that he deserves to be surprised. So I'm gonna go to my medical appointment and then run to the shop to see if I can buy something to tell him later. So the idea would be to either tell him tomorrow morning or tonight. I will see.
It's mine! It's mine! No more, bitches!
It's for Benny, it's for Benny. No, be nice. Be nice.
It's mine!
Open it up, open That. No, es de Abba.
No te metes, Abba to mama. Okay? Mine. Abba. 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 Abba.
Well, we still have to wait for the blood work tomorrow, but yes. You okay?
That's just, I really like donuts.
I know. No.
You're pregnant.
Well, yeah. According to the sticks. Can you see it here? Can you see it? Can you see the line? I went to see the nurse today and she said, well, the ones that I have are better. It's a cat. Show me the cat. The ones that she saw are better and more marcadas. So she had a blood work. So it was my thyroid blood work and we'll see tomorrow afternoon for sure. We'll have confirmation. Baby! No, you can have a baby brother or sister.
Yay!
No? You don't know who's gonna have a baby? Yes.
Yes.
You happy?
No, o sea, yeah, I just, oh, wow. Oh, wow, that is good news.
Good news.
Yeah, that is good news.
Cuando vi eso en Pinterest, I just thought like this is the way to go because we love donuts in this country. Who is the baby?
I'm gonna eat a donut.
Yeah, we're gonna do
It's
it.
for me.
No, it's for everybody because we're all gonna have a baby.
Woo!
Yay! Which one do you want, Benjamin? Ready? That's for Benny. Be careful. You excited?
Oh my gosh.
First thoughts.
Oh, we'll just.
That's butter. You want to put butter in your
Oh.
donut? No. Okay, what do you feel? How do you feel? What's going through your mind right now? Careful with the butter. Do you need some iced tea? No, water. Tell me, talk to me. Tener manos frías. Who's having a baby? Who's having a baby?
Mama and Abba.
Me and Mama and Abba. Yes.
And I and Abba and Mama.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Are you going to love the baby?
Open that.
What's that?
Be
It's a
kind.
sheep. Be
Yeah.
kind.
Benjamin, are you going to love the baby? Yeah. You need to tell the baby, I love you.
I love you.
Say, I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.
Where's the baby? Where's the baby? Here. My tummy. Hi. I'm gonna call to see if the results are in. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. They might not give the results now, but we'll have to try.
Very engaged medical, Adrian speaking.
Hey Adrian, this is Maria Segovia, and I would like to have my pregnancy results that they were coming in this morning.
Okay, just hold on a second.
Thank you.
Now, just bear with me 1 second,
Okay.
Maria. No, unfortunately, it hasn't been looked up by the doctor yet. So I can't read it, Maria. But look, I'll send a message to the nurse and ask her to have a look and see does she have someone with her?
When can I call back? I just really would like to know.
Yeah, I understand. But look, Barbara, the nurse, has people with her at the moment.
Yeah?
So I'm just going to send her a message to ask her, can she let me know what the reading is or what the story is? And we'll come back to you as soon as we can.
Okay, so you have my phone number, right?
Yeah, just a second now. 6221.
Correct, yes.
Right. Okay, no problem.
That'll be great. Thank you, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well,
We have to wait.
we have to wait. Okay, so we had lunch and it's 1 o'clock and we're gonna try to call again.
After.
Leche.
Very engaged medical center, Jane speaking.
Hi, this is Maria Segovia and I wanted to ask for my pregnancy results.
Okay, I have a message here to say Barbara rang today to say it was a positive HCG, so you can schedule an appointment with the GP.
Okay. So it's a positive pregnancy test, correct?
Yeah, no, I might ask her to give you a ring because I'm not sure what the message said. Yeah, what I read out there, but I'll ask Barbara to give you a ring.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
It's a positive HCG. I just don't know why it's so complicated for Benjamin, who's gonna have a baby?
Me and Mama and Awa.
Yay! Yes. Well, I'm celebrating because it says positive HCG. So
Yes.
that's a positive pregnancy test. Are you happy now?
Oh.
Hi, Barbara. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
Good. Okay, so the HCG was positive. The number was 231.7.
Okay, and that's good?
Yeah, that's good, but you kind of need to compare it to a second one to make sure it's double. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, it's definitely a positive result. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, and the thyroid was fine. So
That's great.
Are your tests still coming up?
Yes. I tested this morning and it's coming up a little bit darker every day.
Excellent.
So the test is positive and it was a good number. It was a good number. I don't even know if they're gonna repeat the blood work to see if it doubles up. And I have an appointment with the doctor today at 3:15. I actually thought that they were gonna say that next week I'll see the doctor, but I'm so happy that I'll see her today so I can tell her what the doctor in Costa Rica said about the progesterone that I should be taking by now. And well, I have the baby aspirin already here, but she needs to know about that too. So I'm just now it's like I can breathe. For a moment I was very nervous when the secretary said like, yeah, but I'm like, yeah, but what? Like, and then I just worried about the HCG numbers, but no, they're fine. Okay, yay. So yesterday I went to see the doctor and the nurse was able to get me an appointment at 3:15 in the afternoon. So when Benjamin was napping, I was able to go and she reviewed my blood sample, my blood test, and the HCG level yesterday was at 231, but she was happy with it. And they also took a urine sample and tested other stuff, and the thyroid blood work also came back, and it was a little bit. I am going to be taking more of my thyroid medication. Before I was taking 75 micrograms and now I'm gonna be taking 100. I also told her the recommendations that the fertility specialist gave from Costa Rica, which was to start with baby aspirin, and also to have 200 milligrams of progesterone in the morning and 200 in the evening. I am continuing with my inositol and the folic acid, vitamin D, and those two are in very high quantities. So anyway, I started yesterday with the baby aspirin and today with the progesterone, and yeah, I feel excited. I don't have a lot of symptoms or anything, and I might be making another video about symptoms, and we're just excited that that this is happening. And yesterday we were so relieved that it was confirmed, and that now we can move to the next step, which is to follow the doctor's instructions and to start telling some of our family members, the closest ones, so we can get some support and prayers in the meantime until we are able and ready to tell our other family members and friends. If you have been trying to conceive your second baby, please let me know in the comments below, or if you have tried to conceive for a long time now, please let me know in the comments below, and let me know also how I can support you better. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because there will be a lot of updates coming up.